for 6 hours for this woman. 6 hours only to go and watch God knows what. Like nightgown.
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Chantel here. Thank you for joining today. You can already tell from the title that this video is going to be a highlight of episode 6 and 7 of Real Housewives of Lagos. Episode 7 especially is the best episode yet. This is what most people signed up for when it comes to Real Housewives of Lagos. The Gbas post was too much. Dirty linens flying up and down. It was just so messy. My mouth was just agape, like I couldn't close my mouth. I was wondering what's going on here. I'm guessing next week will be hotter than this week because from the highlights they showed for next week, it's going to be fire for fire. I'm also getting that this series is about to come to an end because what I noticed was that there's a tradition of each person hosting the girls, and I think it has gone round now. So maybe in 2 or 3 episodes the series will be over and done with. I'm still following the same format from the last recap that I did, so it's going to double up as a recap and a fashion roast. I know I said I was going to stay only in the fashion roast section, but I cannot. This tea is too hot. I just need to come and give you people here because yeah, only my eyes cannot see. Let's just get into it. So episode 6 started with Choma and Marian on a lunch date where they talked about why Choma and Caroline did not come for Laura's brunch. And Choma explained that she was out of Lagos. She was attending her aunt's birthday in Abuja. So Marian just cleared the air and they moved on from that. Choma was dripping in all Valentino. She looked good in this skirt and t-shirt with a hat. It's not Choma if it's not extra, so yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Next we see Laura going to meet up with her friend, the person she's collaborating with for her fashion show, and she's rocking this white pussy bow blouse and leather look shorts with tight underneath. She looked good, very casual. I really like that outfit. It looks very Laura, basically. Next we have Caroline's confessional look. She's wearing this gold jacket. It's a lace jacket with velvet details and also stones. It also has a hoodie. Judging based on her view, because that is what I'm seeing, I'm guessing it's a blazer and pants or a dress. I really can't tell, like I already mentioned. It's a lot going on. It has bows on the sleeves, it has the stones, it has the hoodie. I think that they should have done without the bows on the sleeves. It's just making it look cheap. If they had gone with just the lace and the stone details without the hood as well, it would have brought more than it's bringing now. Fast forward to Laura's event. We see Derele attending. We see all the girls coming through for her, and she was really happy. She wore a blazer dress with white shirt underneath. She looks good, but again, it's Laura. She's more on the casual side when it comes to her dressing. Iyabo, on the other hand, is wearing an organza top with high-waisted pants that are glitter looking with a black neck piece. She looks beautiful as well. Tiana came in looking stunning in this 3-piece suit set. It's bejeweled. It has a crop top underneath. It has a high waist pant, and she paired it with white footwear and an orange bag, maybe just to give it a color block effect. Very runway show appropriate in my opinion. We also see Choma coming in this fringe dress. It's an off-shoulder dress with fringe details. She also has a hat, she has on glasses, she has on gloves, and she paired it with a blue bag. Are you trying to steal the show? But it's Choma. She takes it with her full chest. She embraces the fact that she's extra. So who am I to come for her in that department? The fit of it looked nice on her though, and she looked really confident. For Choma's confessional, she looked good in this pleather jacket that has lace details and a wide leg pant. She also paired it with this over-the-top fascinator. The jewelry is very dramatic, and she topped that off with a purple pouch. Looking at the full look, I really love it, but looking at it on screen, it doesn't tell much. I love the fit of it on her. I love that it's giving what it's supposed to give. For the fashion show, Caroline wore a long blazer dress. She looked so classy. The fit of it's amazing. You guys can already see it. She's looking good. I love the neckline. I love the silver ornaments. I love her hair choice, earring choice, makeup choice. She looked amazing. Next is Marian in this pink kaftan. Very simple. She has her bone straight hair, a colorful purse as well. Fast forward to the runway show proper. Laura's pieces, I would give a 7 out of 10. These are things that you walk into a store and get. I really thought that she was going to bring it, but Laura is a very casual person when it comes to her dressing, and she brought him to the runway show. Of those silk pants though. I wish her all the best in this new business venture. The highlight of this fashion show for me was Iyabo and her daughter walking the runway for Laura. It was so amazing. Such a beautiful sight to see. I love how they supported her. After the runway was done, the girls stayed back a bit and just chilled with Laura, congratulating her, placing their orders, and just giving her good vibes overall.
Chairman's glasses. When you dress past the host and you put cack up, you are bound to forget what you have, your accessories. So
to wrap up episode 6, Miriam invited the ladies to her house for dinner just to host them, and they all accepted the invitation. Fast forward to episode 7. For Miriam's confessional look, she's wearing this velvet dress that is sheer in front. It also has a gold lariat looking thing that's adding some oomph to the outfit. It's sheer, like you can see her belly button. Getting is a dress. The fit looks good on her. Is it extra? Obviously it's extra, but she's rocking it well. Her body is well toned, and yeah, it looks nice. Next, we see the ladies arriving at Miriam's house for the party. Iyabo rocked a print co-ord set paired with a white structured bag and furry sandals. She looks very nice. I love how simple it is. Miriam's house is really beautiful. It looks so cozy, it looks so homey. She called it the Tima Chateau. Really befitting. Tiana came in looking like a lollipop. She took the color block route in this gorgeous neon green maxi dress with a huge pink bow detail. She also added some girly vibes with a matching Alice band and pink handbag. Accessories were silver. I really love this look on Tiana. You already know how creative Tiana is. I love her everyday looks more than her red carpet looks. Her red carpet looks are over the top in my opinion, but her everyday look, I feel like I can rock same. Miriam the host rocked a delicately beaded brown dress with spiky sleeve. This is almost like the look she had on for last week's confessional. I'm guessing it's the same designer. Minimal makeup and hair to let the dress be the center of attention. Love it. Laura wore a white unbuttoned shirt with sequin skirt. She jazzed up the look with her blonde bangs. So while waiting for Choma and Caroline to arrive, the ladies had a conversation about how age has changed a lot of things in their lives. Toyin pointed out that she's way less confrontational than she used to be before. That before now, she would wait for you outside your house and you guys would trash the issue. But now she feels like things have changed. She also talked about being abused and how Miriam was always there to get her through it. You guys, get you a friend that is always there through thick and thin. Like, that's a blessing, to be honest. What struck me was when she said you might not even know when you're being abused, that it's a third party that will point it out to you and say that you are being abused, which is 100% true. My heart goes out to anybody in such situation. I pray that God grants you the strength to do what is best for you. Fast forward to the ladies starting dinner without Choma and Caroline because they were 5 hours late. Iyabo addressed the issue. She was burnt about it. Eventually they came. Choma brought a bribe. She made a peace offering by bringing flowers to Miriam just to apologize for being late.
now I can't even express myself to the extent of the amount I want to express myself, because I want to go on it, because obviously I'm in my house. So I'm going 100. I want to go on it probably like 50. This girl now is allowing me to go on a 10 because of I love flower.
And Miriam accepted. Choma came in wearing this black sequin jumpsuit with cutouts and feather details. This is dressed down for Choma and I really loved it. I feel like it was dinner appropriate. She wasn't looking extra. Her wig choice was beautiful as well. Caroline looked stunning as well in a blue beaded knee-length dress. Makeup was so demure and her hair was accessorized so cute with a silver chain. They all sat down to have dinner, which is where the wahala now started from. Caroline quickly apologized. She took responsibility for her action. I love that she wasn't defensive in any way. She apologized. Choma apologized as well, and they moved on from it. Next thing, Laura starts acting up and attributed it to the champagne that she had. Toyin was trying to cheer her up, saying, "Oh, what is wrong? What's the issue?" She quickly turned Toyin's gesture down and said she doesn't need all of that she was doing too much. Laura's facial expression had me giggling. I'm like, what is going on with this girl? Later, she now said that why she was acting that way was because she was uncomfortable. She wasn't used to being around a group of women like that or being around people all the time. And in my head, I'm like, these girls showed up for you just a couple of weeks ago at your lunch. It wasn't a problem to you when they came to support you, and now it's a problem. Girl, just chill out, please. It's amazing how people forget so soon when the present situation doesn't benefit them. Get why some people act like that, but for me, it didn't sit right, and I'm like, you just need to chill out. Just chill out. One thing I want to point out is that, please, Tiana and Caroline should stop calling Iyabo Auntie Iyabo. The age difference between Tiana and Iyabo is just 4 years. So I'm trying to understand where the auntie is coming from. I don't think the age difference is much with Caroline and Iyabo as well. I don't understand where it's coming from. Once dinner was done, it was time for karaoke session at Miriam's rooftop. Next thing, Laura loosens up and she starts having fun. She starts dancing. The other ladies were having fun as well. I'm like, what music cannot do does not exist, because you cannot tell me otherwise. That scene got done with. Next, we see Choma packing up things for her outreach. She has a foundation she launched in 2018 called the Good Way Foundation. Choma then called Miriam to thank her for dinner, and Miriam brought up Laura's attitude in her house that night and how she was acting all cold towards everybody. And Choma was like, she's over it, that they should just ignore her, she shouldn't talk to her because she's fond of doing things like that. They're just talking about it. Choma's friend shows up and she helps out too. Next, Caroline shows up and helps out too. They all get done and head to the car. Next thing, Caroline gets a message, or they all get a message, because they are in a WhatsApp group, and you guys will see a screenshot of the conversation that started the wahala. Laura is going at Choma and Caroline, saying that she wasn't happy with Choma and Caroline's lateness last night. They had trashed that issue the night before, right? So everybody had moved on from that. Why bring it up again? For me, I felt like that was too scripted. They just wanted to bring some drama, but we are here for it. We have taken it. Give us. Caroline then lost it, calling out Laura and asking what gave her the impetus to talk to her like that. That after all, they all attended her show a few days ago and it was a mess.
Her fashion show, we waited for 6 hours for this woman. 6 hours only to go and watch God knows what, like nightgown.
That she was showing them nightgown, in her words. Gbos was just too much. The back and forth was a lot. I'm going to leave all the screenshots on the screen. I really don't know why there's a squabble for hierarchy amongst these ladies, because it's not classy, it's not ladylike, it's very tacky, it's very street-like, and they should just drop it. I'm guessing this was scripted, like I mentioned, because if it wasn't scripted and this is their real lifestyle, nah, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. Things like this are almost inevitable though when you have so many women in the same group. It ended with the back and forth text messaging and insults and everybody spewing one thing or the other. I cannot wait for episode 8, because I know that it's going to be a continuation preview of episode 8. And Iyabo called the ladies to her house for a meeting. A fight almost broke out between Caroline and Laura. It was just very bad. Yeah, that's it. That's like a recap. Best dress for me in episodes 6 and 7 has got to be Miriam. I love all the looks that she gave us. I love her confessional looks. I love her makeup. I love her hair. The person that did not bring it for me at all, from her fashion show to her looks, everything, was Laura. I pointed it out before. She did better in episode 5, but this episode 6 and 7 is almost like we're back to square one. So yeah, that's it with this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can catch the Real Housewives of Lagos on Showmax and just watch what I'm giving to you for free now. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye y'all.